Welcome to another unscripted, unedited, unrehearsed, unbelievable interview with a total stranger. We have Prathana.
Hi.
And she goes to USC. And she just did an internship for, 3 months?
Yep.
My goodness. What did you learn?
Well, I learned how to work in a team. I think that was the most important thing. And then I learned software development. And I learned how to live in a wonderful city like Pittsburgh.
You didn't like it too much, though.
I liked it. It's just very different from LA.
Yeah. And you're from India?
Yep, that's right.
And tell me where from India?
I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore. And what is that city famous for?
It's famous for software development again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They do a lot of software in India.
Yeah.
They're doing all our phone calls right now,
yeah.
right?
That's right.
Okay. And what do your parents do?
Well, my parents, my dad works as a manager. My mom's a housewife.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does he manage?
He works in insurance.
Insurance?
So, yep.
Okay. There's a lot of people in India.
Yep, that's true.
Was your town a big town or a small town?
It's a big town. Bangalore is a big town.
Okay.
Yep.
So you came to America to be
Once you get my master's degree.
to get your master's,
Yep.
and then you're gonna go back to India and work there. Or you're gonna stay here?
Yes, after a few years, definitely I'll go back.
Uh-huh.
It'll be fun.
Okay. And so that's your dream to do that.
Yep. I can go back.
Do you think you're gonna invent something? Do you have the mindset to invent something?
I hope so.
Create something?
I hope so.
You get something brewing in the back of your mind?
Well, I'm always looking for ideas.
Well, it's all about computers, right?
Yeah, that's
Everything's
true.
computers.
That's true.
You know, the autonomous cars, autonomous taxis in the air.
Right.
They all have to be run by computers, and they have to be designed.
That's true.
It's like engineered, you know?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so are you going to go to school today, or what are you going to do?
Oh no, my school starts next week, so
Next
I'm
week?
just gonna go settle in, get ready, to jump right back in the stress.
In the stress, huh?
Yeah.
So is it stressful?
It is.
Why?
It's super stressful. I mean, it's just graduate studies. You have like a lot of different courses.
Uh-huh.
You have just. so
But you
many
enjoy
things to
them.
do. I
So
enjoy
it shouldn't
them.
be stressful.
Oh no.
Is the
I
stress
enjoy
not
them, but-
passing? Or what's the stress coming from?
It's just a lot of work, You always have to be working.
That keeps you busy, though.
Yeah, I'm
That should
busy.
keep you away from stress.
That's true. No.
I see. I don't believe in stress.
Really?
Oh
Okay.
no, stress is very dangerous
Okay.
for your life. That's why laughing,
Uh-huh.
like you're doing
Uh-huh.
a lot of, is reducing your stress.
Right.
And smiling reduces your stress. Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask you, how are you today?
I'm fantastic.
That's great. She's fantastic.
What about you?
I am super fantastic.
No. That's awesome.
You know, it's just the only way to be.
Of course.
Yeah.
You
By the way, I don't know if I ever
Nice.
showed this to the camera, but this is going to go now on coffee mugs, T-shirts, and hats as an inspiration for companies. If your company out there wants to have a promotional item with our logo on one side of it and their logo on the other, give me a call. 888-658-8884, and we're going to have some fun with it because I think everyone loves the logo.
Yep, that's
Everyone.
That's true.
And so, it's very uplifting. The B stands for pollinating.
Right.
Pollinating positivity. People, it's all about being positive.
Right.
This young lady's very positive.
Oh, so are you.
And you got more dopamine and serotonin and endorphins flowing right now with all that laughter.
Right.
You got a great laugh.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you for
Great.
participating.
Yeah,
It wasn't
thank you.
painful, right?
No, it wasn't. Great.
Everybody, if you like what you're seeing, be a software engineer.
And subscribe to his channel.
Subscribe to my channel, like, share, and also on the Instagram. It's a lot of fun. It's got the inspirational quote every day. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
guys.
Have a
Have a great
fantastic day. We're back, and we've got Luck. She read the book called what was
How
it
luck
called?
happens.
How Luck Happens. Tell me how luck happens.
Okay, so most people believe that luck is really random, but it's not always random. In fact, luck is the intersection of hard work and preparation. So just to give you an example, if you want to be in the film industry or into music, you have to come to LA, and there's a good chance that you're going to bump into somebody who's going to give you your big break. That's just one of the examples. And if you think about other
Yeah, because if you're in Kansas, you're not going to bump into a movie producer.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so you have to create the circumstance.
Right.
Okay.
You have to kind of exactly like you said, you have to create the circumstance. And one more thing is when opportunity comes, just take it up. Like, don't overthink. Just try it out. You never know. It's gonna work. And also, a lot of people that we see who we think are really lucky, we think, hey, how did they get so lucky? But if you really ask them, you'll see that they would have tried a lot, they would have failed a lot, and it's one time that they succeeded that's all people see, and they say, hey, he just got lucky. But if you really think about it, he didn't. He kind of built it up to reach over there.
Yeah, a good example for that, I think, is the guy who was in that Dos Equis commercial. He got famous overnight for saying he's the most interesting man in the world.
Oh, okay.
But he had 40 years of failure to get to that commercial, and everyone thought he was just lucky and fell into it. But he had 40 years of struggling.
Of course. Yeah, nobody sees the struggles. We just want to kind of see the glamorous stuff. And one more really nice thing that the book said is, although I think conventionally we've been taught that just go for one thing, do not have backups, because backups kind of pull you back. The book says it a little differently, that do have a backup or two, because not everything succeeds. So it's a smart thing to have a backup. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's okay if you spread it out and have the motivation to still follow through on everything.
Well, I've done lots of different trades, as I told you, and I think people should just experiment till you find your passion.
Right.
And don't be afraid to take a risk, to take a challenge on, and see if you like it. I've taken on lots of challenges and accomplished them, and didn't feel I want to do that for my whole life.
Right.
But everyone's different,
What's the craziest challenge you've taken up? What happened?
Well, producing.
Okay.
I produced Ray Charles on his 50th birthday, and what I did was, it was in honor of my mother, and he was her favorite entertainer. Let me see, which way am I going here?
Oh, sorry.
And so I called up the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion. I called up Ray Charles' company and said, I'd like to produce Ray Charles in concert. That's what I said. And they said, well, its 50th birthday is coming up.
Oh, okay.
That would be a good time to do it. So I said, okay, I'll call you right back. So then I called up the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, and I said, I'm producing Ray Charles on his 50th birthday.
Okay.
And they said, well, we have a spot open. That would be great.
Okay.
That's how I did it.
Oh, man.
Then I found an investor, and I produced Ray Charles on his 50th birthday.
That's crazy.
Nowadays, you have to have track records, and because they didn't have computers back then, so it was just if you had a lot of confidence to tackle something, and you had half a brain, you could pull it off. And it was a great concert, and so I have that on my resume.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great. He was a great entertainer and a great musician, and it was a great concert.
That's awesome.
So yeah, no. So anything else you can think about of the book?
I think those were the most important parts. Just go for it.
Go for it.
Yep.
You hear that, people? Go for it.
Go for it.
Create your own luck. Luck doesn't happen by accident.
Right, that's right.
You have to put yourself in the position.
Right.
And I always say that about opportunities too.
Yep.
You have to grasp opportunities when they present themselves.
Right.
Like you said yes to the interview,
Right.
which was an opportunity, and you did the right thing. And you got a little bit more experience on camera now. Now you're not going to be as shy for the next time.
Right.
And you're beautiful. You should be on camera.
Thank you.
And how are you today?
I'm fantastic.
She's fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, another testimonial. Thank you guys for watching, and have a wonderful day.
You too.